on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. We're live on YouTube events almost, and Twitch. So hello everyone and welcome to the Globalpreneurs TV. We are now live with the amazing Chris and Reneta, who are both awesome people, and they're members of the Globalpreneurs, and they're part of the community of entrepreneurs, social entrepreneurs that we are, and we're coming together because we want to make a difference, and we know and we realize that it's only by connecting that we can make truly a difference. Because my weaknesses are Reneta's gift, and my weaknesses are Chris's gift. And now when we share, and maybe my gifts are their weaknesses. So when we share and we connect, that's when truly magic can happen. We don't have the live chat connected, but so if you have questions, we'll answer them after the call through the chat. So hi Reneta and Chris, how are you doing today?
Hello, so excited to be here.
Yes, me as well. I'm very excited to be on this call.
Oh, awesome. So what I asked Chris for to help me, because we've been building in the last few weeks, Reneta and I have worked closely together to build their funnels and landing pages, and because Reneta is, let's say it, she is an angel, and she's an angel for the people that she wants to help. And she's so gifted and wants to help and coach people go through their journey that she's lived herself. Of at some point she lost a bit of confidence, and then had problem sharing her voice with people. And out of the sudden she started becoming a coach because she found a solution and what to do to become successful. And now she is here being an angel and helping people share their voice with the world and open up. And she's there to coach them and help them be the best selves that they can be on their journey. So we want to help Reneta share this message with the world, and that's why we connected with Chris. And Reneta, you look like you're frozen, or maybe you're I don't know. Can you hear us? Oh, there we go. We lost her.
Connection to her.
Oh, well, she'll join again, I guess. Now she's gonna miss that. So Chris, we just connected with Reneta. So let's, while she's reconnecting,
yes,
let's just talk about what we did so far. So we identified her perfect clients, and we identified the pain that they're feeling right now, and how they feel, and we know it's good to sell on what they want, but it's even better to approach them with I know that you're feeling like this right now, and this is causing trouble, and that's how we do a lot of lead generation, is from talking and connecting with the people and understanding how they feel right now, and telling them that there's hope and there's a way out.
Yes, absolutely. So I cannot agree more with what we are even building here. So everything that we are building, even with the Globalpreneurs and everything that we want to do, it really is all about building your connection, and it's more about friendships and more than anything. Yes, there is everyone is their own business mindset and business entrepreneur and business like-minded people. But to be all heart-centered here is really the main goal, to know that we're all going to get through this together and we're going to succeed on the other side.
Yeah.
So
and I think that happened to you, Chris, as well, and the same happened to me. Is at some point I felt alone, and I felt like I had this dream to make the world a better place, and I had this feeling that I wanted to help people, but then I was being told by my peers that I was wasting my time. I was like, there's no way that my dreams will happen, and then I started having doubt in myself, and not feeling feeling I was just alone, and felt depressed. It brought me to depression, and even wanting to give up on my life, and that's just because I wasn't part of a community, and I felt just alone in the world, and I felt there was not people around me that could support my dreams.
yes, and absolutely. We've been sort of the same situation. I mean, mine, I've always really had people sort of around me, but in the factor of how I connect with people and how I actually interact on an interact basis, it's definitely changed because I'm realizing there is such more of a community that needs to be heard, needs to be out there. There's so many of these essential services and essential people who are uh, that we speak to on a daily basis,
Yeah.
and they're not getting heard. And to build that community about that is really what I'm all about. I want to get them involved. I want to get your message heard. So
Exactly.
being a part of this is just an amazing experience. So I really do appreciate you being here, Gillian.
Oh, thank you, Chris, and I really appreciate you to be here and help us with Reneta. With Reneta, we were just sharing about our message of love that we want to share with the world, and how like social entrepreneurs and even social intrapreneurs, people that work within a business and they want to make a contribution to the world, how they can all be part of this. And you yourself, Reneta, as the angel that you are, well, you're there to lift those people up, and
Appreciate
maybe thank you, and maybe they're not at the best place they could be at the moment, but that's where you come in, and that's why with your program with success ability and the cheat sheet that you've created and the work that you do is to guide those people straight to success, straight to what they feel is success for them. That's where you want to help them.
Yes, that's right. That's right. It's exactly, and the thing is that I have a passion for that because this is a topic that we don't often talk too much about, and it's interesting. So my passion is to be able to bring success and accessibility to the people who really, really need it, who want to improve their life, who want to better their life and actually really astonish themselves, because we all have it inside of us. And the thing is that success is something that we associate with work, and love is something we associate, yes, with our personal life, but there is very, very little connection usually between the two. And what I would really like to do is to start a conversation about that, because love is actually the most powerful emotion in the world, and we rarely recognize that. It is quite often misunderstood and quite often a touchy subject. But I've noticed in my conversations lately that actually everybody wants that. Everybody needs that. Everyone, like, people are so open and so eager to actually start that conversation. And I personally think that every single one of us is longing for that conversation to be a part of our life.
Yeah, yeah, that's so true and so beautiful, Renata. Thank you for sharing that. And I was just discussing with Chris, so what we've done so far is identify who's your ideal customer, what is the pain that they're feeling right now, like a few of their pains, and how they really feel, and why do they want to get out of this pain and get something better and lead them towards success. So that's what you are doing with your clients that you coach, Renata. And now Chris and we want to help you reach all those people that you're going to be their angel. So you are the angel for those people. It's just that now they don't know about you yet, and they don't know that you can help them. So how do we make it? And Chris is going to help on that. And Chris looks frozen right now, so I don't know if he's still there. It's gonna help us create those funnels, those landing pages, those posts on social media, this content that we're creating with you, so that people can start finding you and be able to receive the help that you're offering to them.
Yes, that's right. And you know what, that comes is everything in our lives in exactly the right time for that. Because personally, that's also part of my story, is that I haven't been willing to raise my voice. And actually now is the time, especially in the current circumstances,
Yeah.
it is very, very important to actually understand how important our feelings really are. And it is extremely important to reconnect with our feelings because they are our personal guide. And so often in society, we've lost the connection, we've lost our personal guidance, and that's why so often we're confused. Especially so many people have questions and they need answers to their questions, but the answers are usually inside. So that's what I actually help people with, to actually really look inside. And really, what also I want to say that I studied psychology before, and like one of the things that really, really made a very, very big impression on me, and I want to contribute to the work, is that to be mentally healthy, we need to be able to do two things: to work and to love. And it is very important to actually be able to do these two things and to help people get connected with their own true self.
Yeah.
Right? And the accessibility, it's a highly, how can I say, it is from Bob Proctor's program, it is very, very effective. It creates phenomenal change. But what I would like is to bring it to people who are ready and willing to actually make the change.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. And that's truly the gift that Chris has. Chris, were you, like, because you were frozen for a few minutes, could you hear us talk or no?
Yes, I heard everything that you guys said. I just read the message,
Okay,
so I just tried to refresh my video there, so I think that might have worked.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have to like get the videos off and just talk. I don't know. We'll see. It seems good, and maybe we'll just need to improve the internet connection when we do live streaming with the Globalpreneurs.
Yes.
We'll have like a crowdfunding campaign coming soon, or PayPal, and people can contribute. Okay. So Chris, now we've heard what Reneta wants to accomplish, and we really want to help her reach out those people, because those people need her help, and that's like because they're suffering right now and they're in pain. So we need to bring them to Reneta because she is the angel that's going to receive them and be able to help them.
Absolutely, I could not agree more.
Awesome.
I definitely believe I am the right fit for this situation. I do all of more of the design sort of work on everything. So I'll design the whole lead campaign. I'll even put together email campaigns so that they follow up after they've signed up, stuff like that. So your message, you have such an impactful message already developed. We just need to get it out there, and that is exactly the work I do. So I don't do really content writing and stuff like that. So based on that, you already have that developed. So it's more just getting all this back end stuff done and making sure that it's just up and running and getting people coming through and seeing your what you can do and the magic that you can work. That is definitely a huge message, and I really want to get involved with helping you.
Oh, that's so awesome. So Chris, what we've done so far is so we built this free gift, so this cheat sheet that's going to bring them to success. And now we built like a landing page, and we did one on Wix, we did one on MailerLite, and we're just waiting for approval from the company for that. And so now people, when we send them to the link, they can go download their free cheat sheet. And that's how we built it so far, with the email campaign that's going to come after to lead them to book a call with Reneta so that they can get in touch. Because that's when magic is going to happen. Like, they get their free cheat sheet, it's going to help them, but it's when they talk to Reneta that they're going to see the shift.
Absolutely. So definitely the approach of give and give. So you just you keep giving as much as you possibly could until they go, okay, yeah, I need you. You have something I can't even help myself with. So that is definitely one of the approaches I would take and recommend going for this. like you said, with a little cheat sheet and a little email. Like, it's perfect. So you already have it sort of it's starting. Like, you have all the starting stages implemented.
I know after talking to you, Chris, I'm like, well, like we can do all of that and it's efficient. But then I talk to you and I'm like, oh my god, like there's so much that I don't know yet about
Yes,
like how to automate all the marketing, and there's so much like stuff that you have within yourself that I lack. So that's why I reached out to you. I'm like, okay, Chris, help me on that. We need to make Reneta, like we need to put her in the spotlight and shine her light on the people that she's meant to help.
No, on that note, I just want to mention something because it is interesting lately, probably the last month or so, but like even longer than that. But the question in my mind has been, how do I raise my voice loud and clear? And it's so interesting how the inside mental work, it actually is always manifested in the outside world, because that's how all of this got started. And it's always the case when it comes from inside, when it is sincere, kind of like events, they literally follow. And also so many things, because when you're saying yes, I to give as much value as possible, right? But also the other thing is that I do help people, but what I say, I help people to help themselves. This is the magic, and this is the key, because I only provide assistance in their own journey, right? And I also have actually a accessibility score questionnaire, which I can provide, and we can talk about that later as well.
Yeah, Reneta's built a great quiz, and once they answer those questions, it places them like, this is where you're at right now, and so those are the steps that you need to take next to get to where you want to be, which is awesome. And now we want to integrate it all, and Chris, with your expertise and your gift, like your skills with internet marketing, I truly want to see like how can we make this even more effective, and how can we reach even more people.
Absolutely, I cannot agree more on that. So yes, I like already so many thoughts running through my head, and I'm definitely going to even have to come back and even sit on these thoughts and think about them a little bit just to clear them out. But there is definitely so many things that are already starting to run through my head on how we could do this. On the factor of what you guys already have, this is amazing that there's already a basis of a sort of a start. Because definitely it will be a lot easier to implement it and definitely moving forward. So I'm just excited to see what we have in store and what we can do with it.
Awesome. That's so cool. I love when like that's what we're all about, right? The socialpreneurs, social entrepreneurs, the globalpreneurs. Is like, what can I do to help you? And when you think about that, what you can give and contribute, well, that's when we can truly connect and truly make a difference. And Chris, when you're helping an angel help a lot of people, like how good do you feel about that? Right? It makes us feel just good, and being able to help others, help more people.
It's
Definitely.
True. It's true, and everything, like as long as it comes from the heart, and I love actually working with you guys. Like, you're such a phenomenal creative people. You're absolute pleasure, like to know you and to work with you. And it's every time like we speak, like we kind of brainstorm, we bounce ideas back and forth. We actually make them happen. So this is really, really something very valuable, because ideas are something that this is kind of the start, but the value is actually making them happen and really seeing something grow in terms of your life. The growth comes from within, but actually it's such it's so great when you're actually able to see your results in the outside world. And on that note, like right now, it's actually very, very important for a lot of us to raise our voices, especially for anything to do with positivity, with a positive message, because right now the world really needs it more than ever, especially with a lot of fear and uncertainty going on. This situation is actually making us look inside way more and actually really appreciate so many of the things in life that we haven't been noticing. So really what is happening to a large extent is that the outside circumstances are as they are. It's just that right now they are exaggerated, but in fact the outside circumstances are always there. Whether there is coronavirus or whether there isn't, it is more or less the outside world is as it is. But we decide, we are the ones who decide how to deal with it, our perception and what we focus on. So, and I really want to mention, because again, the more faith we have, the more hope we have, the more positivity we have, actually it helps us not only mentally, but really physically, because the immune system is connected. Like the mind is actually the one that really regulates the immune system as well. The mind is controls the body. The body is the instrument of the mind. And right now, more than ever, we need to raise our voices and to help people to understand how much power they have, how much control they have in their own life. And really, the uncertainty comes from the outside, but when you have certainty inside, this is what really matters. No circumstance can actually really make you really deviate. If you have a goal, if you have a purpose, if you have a passion, it actually even actually makes you more committed when you think about it. So I believe that this is what is happening right now.
Wow. It's like you're the voice of, well, I'll say it again. You're like the voice of an angel, and like your words, like you're truly connected, and what you're saying is what people need to hear. And as you said, like you had trouble sharing your voice before, and now's the perfect time to be sharing your voice. And our job with the Globalpreneurs and collaborating with Chris and his company is like we need to make to bring people to hear your voice. And that's all I have to do is just let people hear you, and I'll know that I've accomplished what I needed to accomplish today, and I know that I've done something good is by bringing people to work with you, Reneta. So thank you so much for sharing that.
Absolutely. There is like, and maybe we can do another one later, a little bit more kind of teaching, a little bit more educational. Right now, I know it's a little bit more just connection, which we need. We really need. That's what we need right now. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a place for you on Globalpreneurs TV for sure. You being part of of the mastermind that created this TV channel, Reneta.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. I remember it's when you we were talking on the phone last week, and you said like, why not do like a 24-hour, like 7 days a week channel where we talk about positive news instead of talking about the negative stuff that's in the news channels. And I said, okay, let's just do it. And that's when we decided to launch, and we talked with a few members of the mastermind, and we just said like, it's on and let's do it. And that's what we're doing right now. And we don't have content yet for being 24/7, but it's going to be there soon. So
yes, exactly, and kind of really get into a vibration of constantly positive news. Because when you think about it, positive news are all around us, everywhere. It's just a matter of focus. That's all we need to bring the focus on them, and actually even get or interview the actual society, because I think this is the time for change, and a lot of people are ready for it and are ready to hear it.
So perfect. Well, thank you both of you for joining today, and Chris and I like will be in touch with you, Reneta, to finish those funnels and automate everything, and then get the people to contact you. And right now, like, we don't even need like a free cheat sheet, and people, if they go subscribe on your page, they're gonna receive it. But get in touch with Reneta. You can reach her on Facebook, and Reneta is tagged on the video on the Facebook Live. So just click her name and reach out to her if you feel connected, or you feel like you want to talk to an angel. Well, talk to Reneta. And the same,
Well, I just actually, yeah.
yeah, and we're gonna tag you, put your name, and get people to contact you, Reneta, through YouTube and Twitch and all that stuff. Because I know that people have to reach out to you right now if they want to see. They want to see success. They want to be sharing their voice with the world. Well, you're the one that can lead them there through the coaching that you do. So thank you so much. And the same for you, Chris. It's like you're helping them get their voice heard by doing the social media marketing and the landing pages and building the funnels. That's your gift, and that's how you contribute to help them. All those social entrepreneurs out there, they need your help as well, so that people can hear them. So number one, you want to talk to Reneta to be able to share your voice. And then you want to talk to Chris once you're able to share your voice. Chris is going to make it happen for you. And so they're both doing miracles. And we're really, really blessed to have them on Globalpreneurs TV today.
Yeah, so I just want to kind of say in conclusion that it's kind of also my Facebook page. That's what's even called, it's Connecting Our Minds with Love. So that's also a place where you can find me, and I'm really, really grateful and appreciative for this conversation, and I'm sure we'll keep on going in exactly the same direction.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Reneta. Thank you, Chris.